All right. Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Transformers animated podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
I'm David.
And as that maniacal electronic laughing may have indicated, this is Megatron Rising Part 2, the season finale.
Electric Boogaloo.
Part 2, Your Sister is a Megatron.
Oh man, imagine if Canon Films had made a Transformers movie.
Oh man.
You're looking at a lot of guys. Oh no, did they do Robot Jocks?
I think so.
Because then we're talking like stop motion.
Yeah. That was an all flippin' thing, but that almost could have happened.
Like, that could have been cool.
I mean, Canon actually did have like some fairly, they made a Superman movie.
They made the worst Superman movie, though, with shitty budget and the worst effects.
Oh, they made Man of Steel?
The worst until then. Oh, it was distributed by Trans World Media. I guess it wasn't a Canon film.
I believe they also had the Spider-Man rights at some point.
Wow.
Everyone had the Spider-Man rights at some point.
This is true. I think I had the Spider-Man rights for a brief period of time in 1997.
You can have the rights to Spider-Man for 20 minutes if you can just give me like $5. It was Marvel's business model around the bankruptcy.
Yeah. Good job, Marvel. Good job.
Well, they're doing better now that they're owned by a gigantic corporation.
Yes. Who knows what they're doing.
Transformers, holding me Transformers, robots in decay. Autobots wage the battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Transformers, all that they agree. Transformers, justice goes again.
Alright, so, this episode first aired April 5th, 2008. It was written by Marty Eisenberg. Of course, the head writer and writer of many, many episodes of Transformers.
Yeah.
And not only did he wrote 7 episodes of animated, 4 episodes of Transformers Prime, and 4 episodes of Rescue Bots.
Ooh. That's pretty cool.
Plus, he also, of course, wrote 4 episodes of Beast Machines. So
Yes.
he's been around the block.
Yeah. He knows his Transformers.
Yes. And previously on Transformers Animated, Megatron finally got his groove back. And also his torso.
Yes. By groove, we mean body.
Yes. He did not actually get a Protectobot motorcycle.
Aw.
So he descends to Earth, where Optimus, Prowl, and Bulkhead are back from Dinobot Island. They immediately start fighting him, and Megatron no-sells all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man. He's huge, too. Megatron is gigantic.
Yeah.
He's a veritable kaiju.
Yeah, we've talked about how, they wanted them to seem big and scary and imposing, but yeah, he's huge.
That means he has huge guts. Rip and tear. Rip and tear.
I mean, rip and tear is basically what he is doing for the first 5 minutes of this episode. Because he has a giant cannon, and he also has swords.
Yeah, like 2 giant double-bladed samurai swords that are his helicopter blades.
Yes. So he just slices off Bulkhead's wrecking ball and then just throws him into a building.
Poor guy. Poor
Also,
Bulkhead.
Prowl's shurikens continue to do nothing.
Yes. And Prowl is also forced to save a couple of stupid children from Megatron dropping a bridge on them, like a bunch of Captain Kirks.
Prime did that.
Right.
He takes a trick out of Bumblebee's playbook and uses his wheels in robot mode.
Yes, and giving himself super speed by using the thruster on his axe, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yes, that was.
I'm always impressed by how they're kind of mixing up like what abilities the Autobots have.
Yeah.
Like it's not like it's not like Generation 1 and they're just pulling random doodads out of their butts. We see they're sort of combining the stuff that they have, much like Taco Bell uses to create new menu items.
Yes. What can we make out of this stuff we already have lying around?
Chicken nuggets that we're going to call nachos for some reason, apparently.
I'm sure that's fine. No one will care. It'll be great.
And Megatron is still pretty peeved about that whole thing where Prowl cut off his arm, or at least part of his arm. And Megatron's about to even the score. But instead, Prime, once again, using the combo, uses his grappler and his axe to make a crazy axe whip.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Which Megatron continues to no-sell.
Yes. Although he does drop the sword, and we get a cool opponent reflected in the shiny sword kind of thing.
Yes.
Ooh, how anime.
Oh.
I was mostly thinking of that one cover with the Hulk reflected in Wolverine's claws.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
But instead, Megatron just uses the grappler and plays Crack the Whip with Prime, again throwing him into a building.
Oops. He tried.
And so, as previously noted in the last episode, Dr. Sumdac, who was, at last note, clutched within Megatron's fist, is just back in the lab with Lugnut and Blitzwing now.
Well, maybe Megatron was like, I don't want to carry this thing around.
He's sweating all over my hands.
It's gross. It's oily. It's organics. Ugh. Organics are gross, man.
He's
That's all I'm saying.
He's been sitting in my hand for too long.
And what's with that weird stuff on his head? He's like a troll doll.
My fingers are slick with his sebaceous oozings.
That's pretty
Yes.
good Corey Burton, though.
Thank you. Back on the roof, Starscream is still fighting Bumblebee, and he's pretty much beaten him. And he's sort of wondering, who is it going to help him more to help out? Are we going to get an Autobot Starscream team up? That would be kind of cool.
Going
I
back
love
to
that it's
Armada days.
I love that he's just toying with Bumblebee, literally juggling him.
Yeah.
He is not even worthy of my notice.
It's sad for Bumblebee.
So, he's beating up Optimus Prime. Prime's all, I'll never tell you where the Allspark is. And Megatron doesn't care. I've got this key, I'm going to use it to find the Allspark. And then he just tosses him away, like garbage.
Man.
I just love how dismissive Megatron is.
Yes. Doesn't even matter.
He calls his Decepticons to him, Lugnut and
no.
Blitzwing get there.
Not just his Decepticons, to me, my loyal Decepticons.
Like he's the Silver Surfer.
And then just the best part is after Lugnut and Blitzwing show up, Starscream just lands on Lugnut's head.
Yes.
It's perfectly comedically framed with him just dropping in from off the top side of the frame in like a ballet pose almost.
Yes. And Megatron, he's being very obsequious here. Starscream, how fitting to have you by my side as I finally take my revenge on the one responsible for my 50 stellar cycles of helplessness and humiliation. It looks like he's gonna get Starscream, or it looks like he's gonna get Optimus, and then he just murders Starscream.
Yes. Now, maybe he should have considered not doing that with the hand that was holding the key. But yeah.
Spoilers.
That's just going to lower the resale value of your Starscream after it gets keyed.
Because it does show that, something happens, and we'll know what happens, but that something happens with the key there. That maybe he should not have punched him with the friggin' Allspark key. Maybe that was a bad idea.
Yeah,
However,
that was a bad idea, but, punching and killing Starscream is is this the smartest Megatron? Who's not Beast Wars Megatron?
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably.
And that's something that I really appreciated is, what happens to Starscream there. Let Starscream stay around without sacrificing Megatron's character.
Yes.
So anyway.
So yeah, Starscream, he has been Allspark to death. He is super dead. It's very Transformers the movie, especially since Megatron then subsequently asks if anybody else care to fill his shoes. And that's not the exact quote, but...
No. But yes, he has that moment.
And also I noticed here that Blitzwing says that we're fine, which... Does he normally refer to himself with plural pronouns like he's Venom?
I don't know. I figured that he also was speaking for Lugnut, but that's a good point.
Plus his one face does kind of look like Venom. Maybe I just think of Venom a lot.
Yes.
You do.
Well, yeah, and you're going to be thinking about it more because there's rumors we're getting a Venom movie.
Oh, I don't think that's a good idea, but anyway. While this was going on, however, the Autobots just hightailed it out of there. Yeah, and Megatron, again, he's just totally dismissive of the Autobots. The Allspark is important, the Autobots are a distraction, and now Decepticons transform and rise up.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yes, it is.
Such a
So cool.
good line. It's like, the Autobots have always had transform and roll out, and that's always been cool, but the Decepticons never had anything, and they finally get a phrase to transform. Oh, it's so perfect, especially since they're all flyers.
Right, I mean, you couldn't really do that in Generation 1 because half of your troops were inanimate objects.
Well, yeah, but they could still fly anyway, which was weird to see a tape deck and cassettes flying into the air, but...
Oh, no, weirder than seeing a microscope drive.
Yes, true. Decepticons transform and have somebody carry you.
Oh, Perceptor.
Well, no, it would have been transform and have someone carry me back in G1.
That is a good point as well.
Oh, and they spent a lot of animation on Megatron transforming to helicopter mode.
Oh, indeed. He gets the full, fancy background anime style transforming here, and it looks cool.
Yes.
And transforms exactly like his leader class toy.
I've got to pull that out.
Nice.
It's clear that's where all the budget went.
Yeah, since some of the animation in this episode doesn't look great.
Yeah, the fight scenes are pretty good. Not the best we've had, but we've had some really good ones.
And apparently there is a scene here that was so badly animated they cut it.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, wow. We're getting to that a little later.
Okay.
And I will mention it. So they just take off. The Autobots are still back at Sumdac Tower, super busted up. The Decepticons just left Sumdac behind. So, Sumdac comes to them and he kind of spills that, my bad, I've resurrected your ancient enemy. After we get a flashback to a young Sumdac finding him in a field, or at least his head.
I absolutely will give Sumdac this. As I said, he is the nicest guy, and he is also super honest.
Yes.
Because he just fesses right up. He could have acted like, I didn't know anything about any of that, but he just fesses right up, because he is a good person.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Once
is.
he knows he's a traitor, he admits to it.
Yeah.
He's just an unwilling traitor.
He's an inadvertent traitor, accidental traitor.
Yeah.
Like that Macklemore song, Accidental Racist. Accidental traitor.
Yes.
Not just who's Autobot friends, but possibly all of humanity. Because Megatron's not going to do anything nice to Earth once he's got that Allspark.
Yeah, he's not a nice guy.
So they don't even have the key to fix them up, but Sumdac, in what is probably a bit of plot convenience here, determines that there's enough residual key radiation in his lab machinery that he can fix them.
Which, sure.
To be fair, as much as Sari just uses the key, Sumdac Tower is probably just completely saturated in residual energy.
Yeah.
She just uses it on everything.
I assume the vending machines just sometimes come to life in there, and everybody's just kind of living with it.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's, the candy machine has barricaded itself in the break room. It's just spitting Mike and Ike's at everybody.
It happens. They're used to it.
And really the worst part is that they're Mike and Ike's. Nobody likes those.
No.
Anyway, so we cut back to Ratchet, who is still missing that forearm, but has managed to get the ship up and running.
Yay, the ship.
And indeed, he has it send out one of those little Sky Spy things.
Yay, Sky Spy. I was very happy to see the little Sky Spy again.
And indeed, it detects an intruder, and it is Sari, who is a Spider Rider. That's a show that was on.
Oh, jeez.
So I would like to point out that for this World of Warcraft expansion, the ridiculous gold sank mount that's like 1 million gold is a Black Widow spider. And I was like, God damn it, she's got that mount.
Unfortunately, all I was thinking of here was the ending of Wild Wild West, in which Will Smith and Kevin Kline ride a giant steampunk mechanical spider into the sunset.
Yeah, it's never a good time when you're remembering that movie.
No, it's not.
In part because one of the main reasons you'd remember that movie is you're listening to Kevin Smith.
Oh, right. He was, right, that one guy who loves giant robot spiders.
After many movies, he finally
I mean, not that I don't also love giant robot spiders, but I don't try and put him into everything I do.
Yeah.
And he hasn't tried to put him into anything since.
This is true.
He just really wanted to get that made.
Listen, I don't care that it's an Old West movie. I'd put it in there if I was adapting The English Patient. Actually, that might have improved The English Patient.
Yeah. I'm gonna say yes.
Anyway, so Black Arachnia is, we got kind of a bit of a Rat Trap Dinobot dynamic here, as neither one of them is particularly enjoying its ride.
No.
And it turns out that this team-up that they're having was, in fact, a fake on Sari's part, as Black Arachnia eventually notices that there are a bunch of spider footprints right in front of her, and Sari has been leading her in a circle on the frozen surface of Lake Erie.
Good job, Sari.
And of course she can't even get into the water because it would kill her organic parts.
Hey, there are plenty of organic things that live in the water. I mean, they're not spiders, but...
Spiders live on the water?
There are water spiders, but I don't think you're going to find too many of them in Lake Erie in January.
I suppose. That's fair.
So Sari is just about to get in big trouble with Black Arachnia, but luckily this is the time when Ratchet chooses to bust out of the ice in the ship.
Yay!
And despite being in Black Arachnia's clutches, Sari manages to escape by biting her hand.
Yeah, that's like... Does that mean...
Maybe she's got organic hands.
Yeah, are her hands organic? Or
but it plays like a metallic clanking noise when she does that.
Yeah.
Maybe Sari's had her teeth replaced? She had a lot of cavities or something?
What, like Jaws from The Spy Who Loved Me?
Possibly?
Yeah.
Just going around biting sharks and like cable car cables?
Yes.
And starring Richard Kyle as Sari Sumdac.
Keel.
Also the star of, what is it, Eag? How do you pronounce that?
Eega!
Oh, man.
Really, given that they're on a spaceship, it would be more appropriate to say Jaws from Moonraker.
Well, yes, but... anyway, R.I.P. Roger Moore, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alas.
He had a good run.
Yeah.
Anyway, Black Arachnia also tries to latch onto the ship, but she just gets blasted off it and ends up in parts unknown.
Yeah, she doesn't have as good of luck getting into an arc as the original Black Arachnia did.
No, indeed. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Oh, she should have those weird Matrix codes.
Yeah.
Not like the Autobot Matrix, but like the Keanu Reeves Matrix.
Yeah. Oh, Black Arachnia. That Black Arachnia was the best.
Yes. So the Autobots, the rest of the Autobots are back in Sumdac Tower. Optimus, apologizes for being a dick all the time in the last episode, and hopes that he can repair their friendships.
Aww.
And, Sumdac says that he'll help them out too. Even though, and the Autobots are, friendly enough again, they do the Fantastic Four, we're all putting our hands in thing. It's a good thing Ratchet isn't there, because he is missing one of his hands.
Well, he could still use the other one.
This is true. And yeah, Sumdac says he's gonna help too, and they say okay.
You are an adult, unlike your daughter, and can make these decisions.
Yes. Although she's probably in better shape.
Yeah, that's true.
Sumdac has the physique of a guy who does not go outside much.
Yes.
And as previously noted, does love those cheese omelets.
Who doesn't?
These omelets are good. There's a lot worse food.
So the ship gets there, everybody gets on the ship, and just in time for the Autobots to attack. The plan is, or the Decepticons to attack. The plan is they're gonna fly into space, draw the Decepticons away from, people of Earth. But instead they just get shot and crash.
Well, not after. It's like, first, Sari and her dad are having a little catching up because they're all back together. And it's like, well, things are bad, but it's not like you built Megatron. You built Megatron! In your lab!
And this makes Ratchet feel much better about just having his forearm torn off.
Also, I'd like to point out that as bad as Ratchet might feel about letting the key get taken after taking it away from Sari, if Sari had kept it, Black Arachnia would have gotten it, so...
This is true.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
it's
would be
not
better
like,
than Megatron
because
having it,
Megatron wouldn't be
guess
all
that's fair.
together. You'd just be dealing with Black Arachnia playing with the Allspark, and it would still be complicated, but it'd be different.
she just wants it for cosmetic purposes, not world domination.
Yes.
Well, she wants it first for cosmetic purposes.
Yeah, what happens after that, we'll see.
We don't really know enough about Black Arachnia to know what she's up to.
Yeah.
Yeah, what her
Quite
long-term
yet.
goal is.
Possibly ever. It's been a while. Yeah. So, yeah, they crash, and because it's an Autobot ship, volcanoes are like magnets to them, and they just crash into the volcano on Dinobot Island.
Oh, it is Dinobot
You know.
Island. I wasn't sure about that. In my notes is they crash into Mount St. Dinobot Island, ? But
It is because, this is where that cutscene comes in.
Oh.
There was a scene where, Megatron fought the Dinobots on Dinobot Island.
Oh.
Ooh.
But then Megatron would just beat them all. However, according to the wiki, the poor quality of the animation caused the scene to be dropped. Additionally, in retrospect, Einberg felt things might have worked out for the best, since the scene probably would have annoyed Dinobot fans.
Yes.
I guess you don't want to get on the bad side of Dinobot fans. Jeez.
I mean, their favorite characters are a bunch of brutish, violent dinosaur robots, so
That's
probably
fair.
yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, the animation in this episode is generally not as good as it was in the first part. So I am wondering how bad that Dinobot scene was.
Yeah, especially, I think there's a few parts where we actually see a forearm on Ratchet's other arm, like he has two again.
Yes.
Before the end of the episode. At some point in here, the Elite Guard isn't dropped? Were they mentioned before?
Yeah, I think so.
I seem to recall they were mentioned earlier. But I can't...
Probably with Sentinel Prime being...
Oh,
a
yes.
joke about them.
Apparently in the pilot, Bumblebee says that after Prime does a bunch of fancy act stuff, Bumblebee said that with moves like that, he should have gone into the Cybertron Elite Guard.
Okay. I guess I just forgot.
Yeah. I mean, it was a throwaway line, and I don't think we actually knew that the Elite Guard was like a thing, as we're going to find out later.
Yeah.
So yeah, Autobots get ready to probably get killed.
Poor Autobots.
And so we get what is a pretty good fight. And everybody kind of teams up. Well, not so much teams up, because initially, Bulkhead just tackles Lugnut while he's in plane mode, which is hilarious.
Well, yeah, while everybody else is working together as a team, as a family, the thing has to go fight the Hulk.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
Leroy Jenkins him.
Yeah. So that does sort of tie into what you were saying before about them wanting to have a rivalry there that never really panned out.
Mm-hmm.
Which like I said, I think never really panned out because come on, he's Bulkhead. He's such a sweetie. Like, how can he have a rivalry with anyone?
And that fight does continue over time, and we finally see them, Lugnut is transformed into robot mode. He's sort of got the upper hand, and he's about to use his punch of kill everything. But Bulkhead uses his wrecking ball to activate it when it's still on the downswing, thus making it just blow up Lugnut and not anybody else.
Yes, it's so great. I love that.
Yeah, it's just the thing where he's in the middle of saying the glorious Decepticon race, and then he just goes boom. It's good action, character, and gag all together.
Yes.
Yes.
You talk too much.
And then there's so much fighting, hard to
we get
everything.
We get a pretty neat bit with so first the Bumblebee and Ratchet let their powers combine to zap Blitzwing.
That's not how an electromagnetic pulse works, but we'll let you have it anyway.
Yes. And then
There's been a lot of that's not how science works in this show.
Yes. And then when Blitzwing takes to the air, they use what they describe as Bumblebee's obnoxious personality.
Oh, no.
Which is his greatest strength.
Yes.
To take down.
Prowl describes as his greatest strength.
He's not
they've
wrong.
noticed that his personalities, there's a connection between his personalities and his vehicle modes. So they basically send Bumblebee out there to Don Rickles' Blitzwing into submission.
Yes.
Speaking of actors that are dead.
To harass him until he, to harass him until he transforms into an unfortunate moment.
Yes, he transforms into tank mode while he is in midair, and it's hilarious because he's kind of got an adorable little tank mode.
Yes, he does. It's so cute.
And then he just ends up dropping into Lake Erie.
Oops.
But unfortunately, Megatron has no such weakness, and he takes Prime on one-on-one, and it is brutal.
Yeah.
And Megatron is just much bigger. And
This is definitely the size difference is just fully taken advantage of here.
And they're just busting through walls as they wrestle through the ship. And eventually they do get to the Allspark where Sari is. And it's once more unfolding like a weird cube and giving Sari some sort of message about DNA, which she does not understand.
And neither do we, really.
Aww.
We'll understand a couple seasons.
We'll understand things. I don't know if it makes sense, whatever the hell the Allspark is trying to tell her.
Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, it is too late, as Megatron just kind of gently brushes aside Sari.
Poor kid.
I mean, I guess you can't have something like the scene in the first live-action Transformers movie where Megatron just casually flicks a guy away to his death.
Yeah, not so much here.
That guy? Michael Bay.
Oh, that's cute.
Not so you could really tell it, because wasn't that just CG? All you ever, it's a distance shot when you see that. Like, he's like,
I think it's his, yowling, though.
oh, yeah,
It might not be CG. Bay is like a fanatic about using practical effects.
yeah, but
He might have put himself into a giant slingshot.
a giant slingshot and then bouncing off a car?
Possibly. When you've got that much cocaine in your system, you can survive basically anything. You're like Wolverine.
It's true. Good point.
Maybe.
Please don't sue me, Michael.
Some of your movies are good.
Anyway, so much like the live-action movie, Megatron ends up with the Allspark in his chest, but unlike last time, it doesn't kill him.
Yeah, that was kind of a big deal in the movie.
Well,
Also, I guess this showing the spark in his chest does sort of answer some stuff that we've been wondering about, like
oh yeah.
their detached heads, and obviously just so long as their spark is out there somewhere existing. I mean, there may be some distance limitation, but apparently their head can survive detached so long as their spark is alive somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess maybe that's building off of Beast Wars rules where you could rip a spark in half Some, I don't know.
Yeah. Although that was a mutant
Yeah, that was
indestructible
an
spark.
Speaking of weird round glowing things, the Allspark is glowing coconut.
Yes.
Kind of like, wasn't that how it was originally depicted in the movie adaptation comic book? Yeah.
The Marvel comics. Yes.
You put the life in the coconut.
So, and Megatron's plan is that, he is going to conquer Cybertron, but first, he is going to lay waste to Earth for his 50 years of humiliation and...
Because he's angry.
Yes. I mean, this Megatron, he is pretty dismissive of lower life forms, but he's not going to, he's not above taking a little cruel vengeance.
He holds a grudge.
Yeah. He doesn't, he's not gonna have any of them, harming him.
No. But indeed, Isaac Sumdac saves the day here as he disables Megatron's equilibrium sensors, which does make him drop the Allspark's key as he stumbles a little.
It's a shame that Starscream isn't there to declare that Megatron has fallen until he is the new leader, because he does that at one point in the G1 cartoon.
This is true.
That Wheeljack has a weapon that disrupts his equilibrium, and Megatron, falls to his hands and knees, and Starscream declares himself the new leader.
Yes.
Because Megatron has fallen. Fallen over.
So he's about to deliver the coup de grace on Optimus Prime, but tosses the key to Prime, and Prime jams it into the Allspark, which shatters it.
Well, yeah, he does an uppercut into the Allspark with the key.
Yes.
So is it like the ceramic tip on a spark plug or something?
I'm going to say yes. Not to be confused with spark plug duck.
Yeah. Or spark plug wiki.
Yes.
Or spark plug Micromat? No,
use Minicon.
Yes.
It shatters, and Megatron just kind of walks around on fire like he's like a movie stuntman for a while.
Yeah.
You'll sometimes see guys in movies who are on fire, they're just kind of walking around.
On fire.
Like that Pink Floyd album cover.
Yes, exactly.
I was just thinking of The Thing, but yeah. Well, there's not a lot you can do once you get set on fire. You can't go that far.
No.
You can run maybe a couple yards before they have to knock you down and hose you off.
Yeah, so
You're limited in what you can do when you're on fire.
Megatron just kind of stumbles out of the ship like a drunk. And I guess he's kind of drunk on energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just explodes. And there is no sign of Megatron afterwards.
Dun dun.
Unfortunately, as the Autobots soon discover, there's no sign of Isaac Sumdac either.
Yeah, and poor Sorry. He's like, where's my dad?
Yeah, he's, ooh.
It's gonna be a plot point.
Now see, we do get a stinger scene here, but if they hadn't, this episode could have ended perfectly with the, Curb Your Enthusiasm music.
Oh.
Hey guys, where's my dad? Bum, 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 da, 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 da. And this is very unfortunate for her because she's also now the guardian of the, most powerful Cybertronian artifact in her still existing key.
Good job.
Which of course is too important to be entrusted to the care of an Autobot.
Aww. That's very nice of them.
Oh, does that mean we're gonna have another 167 episodes of trying to track down the Allspark parts?
I'm confused. What is this?
Inuyasha.
Okay. My first guess was Naruto.
Similar, but no. Inuyasha, there was a big glowing jewel thingy that gets shattered, and they spend the rest of the series trying to find bits of it. It goes way too long.
Wasn't that also the main plot of the Pirates of Dark Water?
That was 13 Treasures of Rule?
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was parts of something.
Well,
okay.
I think they were all different. If the series had finished, they could have gotten them all together to do a thing.
Okay.
Yes. Fluorodairy. Yay.
That is most Fluorodairy.
So yeah, we get a little stinger scene here, not after the credits, but it is the kind of scene that would be after the credits if this was a movie.
Yeah.
because Megatron is busted to hell. He looks, I assume he's deliberately supposed to look like the busted-ass Megatron from the midway point of Transformers the movie.
I can see that, yeah.
And yes, he still functions, and he hopes that Isaac Sumdac is comfortable in his chair.
Dun dun!
Just hog-tied in Megatron's hand.
It's kind of scary.
And that's where we leave the season.
Yeah.
That's how you end a season.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And so I ask you the question, is this the best season, the best single season of a Transformers cartoon? Because I think it's either this or it's Beast Wars Season 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd probably put Beast Wars Season 2 over it, but it's
I'd
definitely...
give Beast Wars Season 2 the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's closer than I thought.
Yeah, I mean...
Good.
This is
I'm
good.
trying to remember if there were any really bad episodes of this season. I don't think so.
I'm not crazy about Nature Calls, but it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it was.
Needed more Peter Stormare.
Well, of course, but what doesn't?
Everything does.
I mean, it's not quite as singularly focused as Beast Wars Season 3, where everything is kind of leading up to it, but I do like...
That's kind of the problem of Beast Wars Season 3. There's no breathing room.
Or Season 2, you mean?
Yeah, Season 3 of Beast Wars, there's no breathing room. Season 2 is much better.
Oh, yes.
Season 3 does have, a feral scream and go with the flow. And
Yeah.
I mean, that's breathing room, but I don't like that air you're breathing.
Pretty much.
And even though it kind of doesn't come to anything, the Dinobots and the Black Arachnia bits, they do kind of make me like the way this sort of comes together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice that it all kind of seems to...
I mean, I don't know...
tie the knot of it.
I mean, you wouldn't really have Soundwave back at this point, but I don't know what else you could tie in unless you have the villain, like the super villains coming back as well.
Peter Stormare.
Or Peter Stormare. I mean, I don't know what we never really got to see any Stormare versus Decepticon action, which I would have liked.
Aww.
Oh, that would have been good.
I guess you could have worked in Headmasters somewhere, maybe, but that probably would have added in a whole nother episode.
Yeah, plus we just had Headmaster.
Yeah.
But no, I think, I enjoyed the season more than I remembered, and I'm really looking forward to Season 2.
Yeah.
Which we will be covering soon enough, although not before next episode, which will be a surprise, both to you and to us.
Yeah. We haven't figured it out.
Because we haven't decided what to do yet.
That's right.
One
of these days,
suggestions, you can tweet us.
That's right. Tweet us, because we're on Twitter. You can message us on Facebook, or even on, you can probably ask us stuff on Tumblr.
Well, that's a nice idea, but by the time they hear this, we'll have already recorded it.
Oh yeah, it's true. Oh yeah. Well, we'll put messages on our social media. What do you want us to cover between seasons?
Okay,
yeah.
And of course, as always, you can write into the Maxim mailbag at stasispodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. Not even, we're going to have a couple more seasons of animated. We're going to do shows after that. So if there's stuff you'd like us to cover, then please write in. Do you want us to watch, Bots Master? That's a thing we might do.
Oh man. I think I've got that on some of these VHS tapes I've been throwing out.
Well, then you should probably keep throwing them out. That's where that show belongs.
Keeping Clash of the Bionoids, though.
What was it on, USA?
I think it was just syndicated.
Oh, syndicated.
Yeah, because where I was at, it was on Fox.
Okay.
I think, or maybe it was on UPN, but the point is it was in a syndicated block.
Well, if it was syndicated, you'll know. Was that show open? If yes, then it was on UPN.
Okay. That's a good point of reference.
Why the hell did they name a network UP?
Well, it's United. I think it was.
It's Universal.
United. Was it Universal Paramount Network?
Yeah, United Paramount Network.
Oh.
Because it was a joint venture between United and Paramount.
Paramount United would have been better, because at least you could have called it the Punny Network.
Yeah, but then you'd say, that new channel, PU.
Yes. Neither choice really works out so well.
I mean, I'm sure this went through like a zillion permutations.
Yeah.
Well, of course, then it became the CW, which I don't think anybody knew what that stood for.
Country and Western, I guess. I have no idea what they were supposed to stand for.
No, it's apparently CBS and Warner Brothers.
Oh.
Uh,
Still.
But actually, there's going to be a new Paramount network. They're changing the name of Spike TV to the Paramount Network.
uh-huh.
Sure, channels I don't watch.
So, you can find us all over the internet. As previously mentioned, we are all over social media. And you can also find us on wherever you get your podcasts, whether it be iTunes or Google Play.
And you can also find us on iaconunderground.net, where we do have a Patreon set up, and we do now have exclusive content. For as little as $1 a month, you can listen to our, starting with our Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 podcast, and continuing on to many other exciting things in the future, I'm sure. And that is at patreon.com/iaconunderground.
Alright, so until next week, we'll be covering something that will be a surprise. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
I'm Alex.
I know him from work. I'm David.
静寂を引き裂き星の眠りを呼び起こすのはほら目の前弱な魂たち逃げ場はないまっすぐに受け止めろそれを承知して僕らは意識組み替えるその手を強く握り互いの絆信じて戦え
So yeah, at some point in the next fortnight, we will figure out what we're going to cover.
And Thor is out next week, I think?
No, that's Wonder Woman.
Oh.
Thor's coming out in November.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Shit, their release date listed for May 2nd. What the hell?
May 2nd. Well, May 2nd was a month ago.
Oh, wait, that's the original Thor. God damn it, Internet. Give me the right one.
Yes, join us next week as we travel back in time to, 2011?
Yeah, no.
Oh, man. That's a long time ago.
Yeah, my new Magikarp is named Carp Kent. Yes, I downloaded this Train Magikarps to Jump game.
Oh.
Okay, I have returned. I need to get better about wearing my little, workplace breathing masks when I'm cleaning.
Oh.
I have very sensitive breathing airways. Anyway, I'm back.
Are we all ready to start up?
Yes.
Yes, we are recording.
Alright.